You wake up every morning with a heaviness in your chest. You tell yourself you'll change. Tomorrow, you'll stop wasting time. You'll get disciplined. You'll become strong. But tomorrow comes, and you're still scrolling, still chasing distractions, still living quietly afraid. You talk about greatness, but you can't even control what you eat, what you watch, or what you think. You say you want to master your life, but your emotions still own you. You don't need more motivation. You need a mirror. And that mirror is Miyamoto Musashi, the man who reached the scariest level of mental and physical strength, not because he was born gifted, but because he killed everything inside that made him weak. Chapter 1. The boy who killed at 13. You imagine being 13 and stepping into your first duel. No armor, no teacher, no fear. Just a wooden sword and a wild heart. Musashi killed his first opponent that day. A man twice his age. He didn't win because of skill. He won because he didn't hesitate. You've spent years hesitating. Before opportunities, before conversations, before the smallest changes. Musashi moved. You think. That's the difference. He learned early that instinct, when forged through courage, beats intellect drowned in fear. While others prepared, he acted. While others doubted, he swung. And from that day, he began walking a road no one else could follow. The road of isolation, discipline, and relentless self-control. Chapter 2. The Wanderer. After that first duel, Musashi disappeared. He had killed, but he wasn't strong, not yet. He realized chaos lived inside him, and until he mastered it, he would never master the sword. So he left everything. No home, no master, no comfort. He wandered across Japan alone, sleeping in caves, eating whatever the land offered. You can't even go an hour without checking your phone. He went years without the sound of another voice. In silence, he began to see clearly. Without distractions, the mind sharpens like a blade. Without comfort, the soul grows roots. He learned that solitude isn't punishment. It's purification. And it's in solitude where you meet your truest enemy, yourself. Chapter 3. The Duelist. Musashi returned from his exile different, calm, quiet, unreadable. He fought again, but now there was no rage, no noise, no wasted motion. His opponents screamed, lunged, shouted their pride. He simply waited, patient, silent, until their emotion created an opening. Then he struck once. You explode over words, traffic, opinions. He killed men without anger, because strength is not fury, it's control. And the most dangerous person is the one who feels everything, but chooses nothing. Every duel made him calmer, every fight quieter, every victory emptier. He wasn't fighting them anymore. He was fighting the part of himself that still cared. Chapter 4. The Artist. When he wasn't fighting, he painted, he carved, he wrote poetry. He believed that art and combat were the same path. Both demanded precision, patience, and truth. He said, "From one thing, know 10,000 things." Meaning, if you master one craft completely, you understand the pattern behind them all. You chase 100 hobbies and master none. Musashi swung the sword until he found God in its motion. Every stroke of his brush, every cut of his blade. Meditation. Every act sacred. He taught that mastery isn't about talent. It's about repetition, doing the same simple thing until it becomes divine. Chapter 5. The Strategist. Musashi studied movement like it was life itself. He noticed that every rhythm, every pulse, every heartbeat had timing, what he called Hayoshi. He realized life, like battle, is rhythm. If you move too early, you lose. Too late, you die. You rush through life impatient, desperate to arrive. He waited, he adapted. He learned that true timing comes from awareness, the ability to read life without forcing it. That's strategy, not to control, but to align, to strike at the exact moment when life opens, and to stay still until it does. Chapter 6. The Philosopher. Decades passed. Musashi became legendary, undefeated in 60 duels. But he wasn't proud, he was haunted. He began writing his lessons, not to teach others, but to remember what they cost him. He wrote, "Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Ego blinds the warrior faster than fear. You think too much of yourself, your reputation, your image, your plans." Musashi thought of truth, how to live rightly, how to die rightly, how to remain calm when both approached. He turned pain into philosophy. Every scar became scripture, every wound, wisdom. He learned that wisdom isn't in books, it's in endurance. Chapter 7. The Detached Warrior. When fame came, he walked away from it. When riches were offered, he refused. He said, "If you want to control others, first control yourself." People thought he was cold. They didn't understand. Detachment isn't lack of feeling. It's freedom from being ruled by feeling. You call it balance. He called it death to the ego. He owned nothing. He needed nothing. That's why he couldn't be defeated, because nothing in the world could be used against him. Imagine living that way, untouched by praise, unaffected by insult. Every chain you've ever known would break. That's not indifference, that's liberation. Chapter 8. The Cave of Stillness. When his body began to fail, Musashi retreated into a cave, Reigando, the cave of enlightenment. There, surrounded by stone and silence, he wrote his masterpiece, The Book of 5 Rings. He described strategy as life itself. 5 rings, 5 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Earth, the discipline of foundation. Water, the mind's adaptability. Fire, decisive action. Wind, understanding others. Void, the emptiness beyond thought, the pure state of being. He said the warrior must flow between them. Solid yet fluid, fierce yet calm, full yet empty. You can feel those elements in yourself. The rigidity of ego, the turbulence of emotion, the fire of ambition, the noise of the world. But how often do you reach the void? That space of stillness where nothing disturbs you. Musashi lived there. And in that silence, he found peace. Chapter 9. The Death That Taught Life. In his final days, Musashi sat upright, sword in hand, and wrote the Dokudo, The Way of Walking Alone. 21 principles. No attachments, no dependence, no fear of death. He wasn't writing for glory. He was writing to let go. He accepted that even mastery fades, even legends die. But what remains, discipline, serenity, courage, those are eternal. He didn't fight death. He welcomed it with the same calm he faced life. Because when you live ready to die, you live without fear. Chapter 10. The Scariest Level. It isn't the man who lifts the most weight or wins the most fights. It's the man who no longer needs to. The one who has mastered every thought, every reaction, every weakness, until nothing external has power over him. The one who moves without hesitation, speaks without fear, and rests without guilt. The one whose calm is mistaken for coldness, whose silence unsettles those still ruled by noise. That's the level Musashi reached, and the one you're afraid to chase. Because it means giving up everything you think you are. But here's the truth. The path of mastery isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering what you were before fear, before ego, before distraction. Pure, focused, alive. You already have the same fire Musashi had. You've just buried it under comfort, and comfort kills potential. Your call to action. Now the story is no longer about Musashi, it's about you. Every morning you face your own duels, the alarm clock, the phone, the excuses, the endless noise demanding your attention. Every day, you choose between comfort and control. You don't need to pick up a sword, you just need to pick yourself up, again and again, until discipline becomes nature. Start small. Wake early, train, eat clean, stay silent. Repeat it every day until you stop negotiating with your own weakness. Because the scariest level of strength isn't reserved for samurai. It's waiting for anyone willing to pay the price. When you finally stop running from pain, stop craving approval, stop begging for ease, you'll begin to feel it. That stillness, that power, that quiet confidence that makes others uneasy. You'll become the person who moves with purpose, who acts without needing applause, who stays calm while others panic. And in that moment, you'll realize what Musashi meant all along, that the strongest man isn't the loudest. It's the one who has mastered himself so completely that no one and nothing can shake him. You are not broken. You are simply undisciplined. And discipline, real discipline, will give you back your life. So stop talking about strength. Start building it. Wake up earlier. Train harder. Speak less. Focus deeper. Walk alone if you must. Because every step away from comfort is a step toward power. And one day, when your mind grows silent, your actions flow without hesitation, and your heart no longer fears loss, you'll feel it. The scariest level. The one Musashi reached. The one few ever find. That's the level waiting for you. If you dare to begin.